Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Taurus, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking towards this direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, Taurus, let's get started. So, we do have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Now, before we get carried away, okay? Deception is very similar to the Five of Swords in Tarot, and the swords in Tarot represent our thoughts. So this could basically imply that there's somebody here, whether it's you or somebody that you're energetically connecting with, there's somebody here who thinks they're connecting with somebody who's being very deceptive, okay? Now, you might have like a family member that's, you know, going through this. Maybe they're connecting with somebody that they think is being deceptive towards them. Or maybe you find yourself thinking that the person you're connecting with is being deceptive towards you. Or maybe this person that you're connecting with thinks you're being deceptive towards them. It doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's being deceptive, but it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's not being deceptive either. So I just kind of want to throw that out there first. So that way, you know, we're not jumping to conclusions or anything like that, because this could just simply represent somebody who thinks somebody's being deceptive, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they actually are. Five of Swords could also indicate somebody who has trust issues due to past traumas. So that could also definitely represent why we're getting this energy. But let's see what's going on. We're going to focus on you first, and we'll jump over to your person. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. How does Taurus currently view this relationship? Okay, so the first thing that came to my mind is they're back. They're back, they're back, they're back. There's somebody here who wants to reconnect with you. Yep, there's somebody here that wants to reconnect with you. This person might be an air sign strongly, so a Gemini, Libra, possibly an Aquarius. You also have fire, so Aries, Leo, Sag, and water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But there's somebody here who wants to reconnect with you. Why? I don't know. Don't know why this person wants to reconnect with you, but they do want to reconnect with you. And I do see this person extending themselves to you. I mean, I do see this person extending themselves to you. I do see this person wanting to, yes, reconnect with you and, you know, catch up with you. But this could definitely represent, you know, for some of you, somebody that you were once upon a time romantically involved with. This whole, like, what, but why are they back? Why are they back? Like, what do they want? Like, I feel like that's kind of coming from you. It's like the moment you hear from this person, you're just like, okay, wait a minute. Like, why is this person back? What the hell does this person want? Let's look at them a little bit more. How does this person currently view this relationship with Taurus? Yeah, the High Priestess. We got the High Priestess. We do have the Ace of Cups. And then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Moon. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This person has a lot of regret, Taurus, when it comes down to you. They have a lot of regret. It just kind of looks like when you guys initially met one another, you know, you were ready for something serious and they weren't, is basically what I'm getting. Just kind of feel like this person just, you know, has a lot of regret when it comes down to you. You know, this person kind of wishes they can go back into time and take you and this dynamic they once upon a time had with you seriously. But because this person wasn't ready to, like, you know, settle down and fully commit themselves, you know, to you, it kind of looks like you got up and left because of that. Because they weren't ready. And I think that over time you started to kind of feel like, yo, this person's never going to be ready to settle down. But they have a lot of regret when it comes down to you. They do. I'm also getting that something about you has drastically changed. It's like they're noticing something about you has drastically changed. I'm not entirely sure exactly what it is about you that has drastically changed. You know, for example, your financial situation could have drastically changed, you know, for the better. You know, maybe your physical appearance essentially changed for the better. I just kind of feel, I feel like it's more than one thing, though, that they're noticing that has essentially changed about you. The unfortunate part, though, is that even though, yes, a lot of things have changed about you in a very positive way, in a very good way, I think that things with them have continued to essentially remain the same. You know, in other words, they're in the same place you left them in. Is like the best way that I could describe the energy and what I'm seeing here. That they're in the same place you essentially left them in. Not much has really changed with this person, but a lot has changed with you. And they're kind of like noticing, like, damn, like Taurus has changed a lot. You know, they're not the person that, you know, I used to know, but they like it. They like it nonetheless. They do like it. It's not that they dislike it. I mean, they do like it. They do like it. Now, as to why we're getting deception, I don't know. Let's see. I guess we'll just roll with it and see what ends up happening. But how does Taurus feel? I mean, with the Queen of Pentacles coming out here, I mean, this could represent that you're already in a relationship with someone. You know, that's definitely a possibility. Maybe you are in a relationship with someone. Okay. I feel like this person, when they do contact you, curiosity is going to really start to kind of sink in on your behalf, because it's like the moment you hear from this person, like I don't see this person instantly telling you like why they're contacting you and why they're back. I just kind of see this person possibly hitting you with the whole like, hey, like, can we talk? Or like, hey, like, you know, like, can we meet up for some drinks and, you know, have a conversation? You know, I just kind of feel like it's the way that they're going about it that's causing curiosity to really sink in on your behalf, to the point where we kind of see you kind of wondering, like, but what do they want? Like, what do they want? What do they want to talk to me about? You know what I mean? I am definitely getting that. Let's rewind real quick and see why this person's back. And what do they want? Tell me more about Judgment. Okay, so we got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So that's acting as a double confirmation that this person's definitely coming back. Kind of looks like you went a while without seeing this person and or speaking to this person. But then we got the Magician. You know, this person's kind of harnessing the energy of like, all right, I know exactly what I'm going to say and exactly what I'm going to do to like get Taurus back. It's basically what I'm getting. Yeah, it's like they're resurfacing back up here for you with like a boatload of confidence. Like, all right, like I know exactly what I'm going to say and exactly what I'm going to do to get Taurus back. All right, let's do this. Let's execute this. Well, it looks like, from the looks of it, it looks like so far, you know, that they want to see you again and basically reconnect with you again. Let's look at the King of Wands. Tell me more about the King of Wands. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. We also have the Sun. I feel like this person, you know, is a little bit of a smooth talker. I am definitely getting that. They could come off a little flirtatious. It kind of looks like things ended on a really bad note between you and this person. Like, I feel like they did something on, like, their behalf that left, like, a really bad taste in your mouth. So I feel like that's, like, you know, their mission, I would say, is to get back into your good graces all over again. So this person might like apologize to you for like how they went about things, you know, in the past between the two of you, you know, hoping that you'll give them another chance to show you how much they've quote unquote changed. I cannot emphasize this enough. I don't know how long you went without seeing this human being or speaking to this human being, but they're in the same place you left them in. Nothing has changed with this person. And I feel like it's been a while, okay, since you last saw this person or spoke to this person, because I feel like so much has changed, you know, with you. The amount of change that we've seen transpire within you takes a whole lot of time. That's why I'm kind of like feeling like you went a while without seeing this person and or speaking to this person, Taurus, but nothing has really changed with this person. Like, this person could sit there and tell you, like, you know, that they've changed from sun up to sundown if they want to, but that's a lie. They haven't changed at all. They're in the same place you left them in. Like, I can't emphasize this enough. This person hasn't changed at all. They haven't. They have not. They have not. I'm sorry. They have not. If you didn't like them back then, you ain't gonna like them now, is basically what I'm saying. They still come off to me as somebody who is still very much so non-committal. I am definitely getting that as well, but I guess let's see how this plays out. I guess. But I am getting that this person does want to like smooth things over with you and apologize to you for the way that they went about things in the past. Hoping that, you'll give them a chance to to quote unquote, show you they've changed, okay? You know? Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out what this person really wants. To be honest, whatever dynamic y'all had in the past is basically what they would want to have again. So let's just say, for example, in the past, you guys had like a friends with benefits type of situation. Well, that's what this person finds themselves yearning for, to have with you all over again. So don't be shocked or surprised, Taurus, when this person tries to like get this connection between the two of you back to the way it used to be between the two of you. So yeah, like if you guys were like friends with benefits in the past, that's what they're hoping, that they're going to essentially have with you this time around. I'm just, listen, I just don't feel like this person aligns to like what you truly want and desire. You know what I mean? I don't. I don't. But I guess we'll see how this all plays out, right? I don't like it already. I don't. I don't like it. I feel like you guys had like a friends with benefits type of situation in the past. But see, that's the thing, is that this person's not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, this person's not stupid. Like, this person knows that, like, in order to have that with you again, they got to work their magic here. You know what I mean? And get you to think that they're a changed man or a changed woman and they're actually looking for something serious this time around. No, they're not. Okay? No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not. They're not. No, they're not. Absolutely. And listen, the reason why I even broke this deck to begin with, to clarify the Ace of Wands, is because I wanted to see if the Devil came out to basically confirm what I think they're trying to do here. And as I split the deck, I noticed this. The Devil's right here. So yeah, this is just kind of like confirming basically like the real reason why they're back. They basically want what they once upon a time had with you, like this friends with benefits type of situation that they once upon a time had with you in the past, back in their life all over again. They're not coming back around your way because they're ready to settle down or fully commit themselves to you. Like, they are not trying to do all of that whatsoever. They're not. This is like somebody who just basically refuses to grow up, unfortunately. They just kind of refuse to grow up. And basically, settle down. I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with them wanting to be single and free and live their life. I mean, if they like it, I love it. You know what I mean? But for you, I don't think that this person is like a good fit for you. I don't think that they were a good fit for you back then, and they ain't gonna be a good fit for you now. Like, you guys want two different things. You're somebody who is looking to essentially settle down and build towards a life, with someone. Them, on the other hand, like, they're just here to have a good old time, nothing more, nothing less. But that's the thing, this person's not stupid. Like, this person's not going to resurface back up here for you and just tell you straight up, hey, listen, like, remember the type of relationship we had in the past, Taurus? Yeah, like, I would love for us to do that again. Like, they're not gonna do that because they know they know what's gonna end up happening is that you're gonna turn around and instantly reject them. So they know that they have to like approach you differently by making you think, believe, and feel like, they're actually ready to settle down now and stuff like that. Now, when it comes down to like, when it comes on to this, like the regret aspect of it all, because I am getting a lot of regret off of this person when it comes down to the way that they went about their relationship with you. I feel like it has a lot to do with I guess the way that they spoke to you or the way that they treated you. Whatever they did on their end to get you to just get up and essentially walk away from them, they essentially regret it. I am definitely getting that. They regret it. I don't know if it's the way that they spoke to you or the way that they treated you or the way that they made you feel, but I am definitely getting that whatever they did on their end to cause you to get up and walk away from them and want nothing to do with them, they regret it. They truly do regret it. It's basically what I'm getting. But anyways, what actions? We have the Ten of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups, and then we also... I can't make this up. I personally don't like this damn person. I'm so sorry. I really don't like this damn person. I don't like this damn person at all. This person comes off to me as, and I can never say this word correctly because I'm Puerto Rican. Sometimes my words don't come out that good looking in English, but they just come off to me as somebody who just likes to manipulate people, which I feel like I said, manipulate. Yeah, I think I said it right. Anyways, yeah, I just feel like this person likes to manipulate people. I think that this person, this is how this is going to play out at first, right? They're going to say something to like lure you in, which I do see that working as far as like them saying something to like lure you in, like telling you like, hey, like, you know, I would love to like, you know, meet up with you and talk to you. You know what I mean? And they might not tell you about what, but they're going to, you know, go about it in that way just to like, again, lure you back in, which I do see them being successful at. Now, going back to like what I said, they know that they know that they cannot approach you the way that they used to approach you. In other words, they know that they can't just tell you straight up, listen, Taurus, this is what I want, nothing more, nothing less. Like, they know that's not going to work on you. They know that they have to, quote unquote, show you that they're basically like a changed man or a changed woman to get what it is that they essentially want out of you without me having to essentially say exactly what it is they want out of you, so that way I'm not getting in trouble. Once they get what they want out of you, they're going to dip. They're going to dip. They're going to get up and walk away. Mission accomplished. You see what I mean? Leaving you extremely heartbroken. Leaving you essentially feeling like this person just sat up here and took advantage of you. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't be fooled by this show that they're putting on for you. Because the only reason why they're putting on this show is because they know they can't approach you like they used to approach you. You see what I mean? Because it's not going to work on you. Like, it's not going to work on you. Like, they know if they were to tell you straight up, hey, listen, Taurus, this is what I want, you're going to be like, all right, well, sounds great, but that doesn't align to, like, you know, what I want. So therefore, it's not going to work out. Like, they know that's what you're going to say. They know that that's what you're going to do, and they don't want that to happen. So in order to get what they want, you know, they're going to put on a show for you. And once you fall for this show that they're putting on for you and you give them what they essentially want, they're going to dip on you and leave you hurt and disappointed with these emotions of feeling like this person just took advantage of you. Like, you know. And I know this is like a little like TMI, but I'm going to say it anyways. Because I find it very interesting that this person is showing up as a King of Wands and they have the Ten of Wands out here. So I'm going to try to say this without saying it, but you're going to understand what I'm talking about. A King of Wands is somebody who's used to typically, like they're typically used to getting what it is that they want without having to put that much time, energy, and effort, right? The only time we see the King of Wands putting in a whole lot of time, energy, and effort is when they really, really want something that they perceive is worth them busting their ass for, right? And in this case, we already know what this person wants out of you without me having to say it, because you already know what I'm saying, right? This human being is willing to put in the work, honey. Like, if it takes them 3 months, then it's going to take them 3 months. As long as they get what they want in the end, because in their eyes, to them, it's so worth it. It is just so worth it. And I want to make this clear. And this is in a way kind of me blowing your head up in a way, but what this person wants out of you, they can get from somebody else. I want to make that clear. They could totally get from somebody else. But the thing is that it's just not the same. You know what I mean? It's just not the same. So if this person has to go a whole 3 freaking months of trying to convince you that they are a changed man, when in actuality they're not, but whatever. If this person has to go 3 freaking months trying to prove to you that they are a changed man, Savannah, they are a changed woman, Savannah, then that's just what they're going to do. Because in their head, it's so worth it. It's worth it. It's so freaking worth it. So take that as a compliment, whatever. You know what I mean? I guess. But it makes sense as to why we have deception. You know what I mean? Like, someone is wearing a false self mask, and it's not you. It definitely is them. They're not being upfront with what they honestly want. But it's not because they don't want to be upfront with you about what they really, really want here. They just feel like they can, because you're going to turn around and be like, oh, well, that's nice. But yeah, that's not what I want. And then you just get up and walk away. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want that. They don't want that. So get ready, honey, because this person's going to butter you up and call you the only biscuits. Because deep down inside, they feel like they're going to get what they want out of you. Like, if they keep this up, honey, they feel like it's only a matter of time before you give them what it is that they want, you know? It's only a matter of time. If they just continue to show you that they are a quote-unquote changed man or a changed woman, they kind of feel like, yeah, you're going to give in. You're going to give in, and you're going to eventually, like, give them what it is that they want. So, then there's that. You know, listen, and this is coming from a very unhealthy place. It really is, but I'm going to say it anyways. Not saying that you should totally do this, not saying that you shouldn't, you know, but now that we know this person's intentions on why they're really back, honey, if this person wants to shower you with gifts, let them. If this person wants to take you out on expensive dates, let them. If this person wants to buy you a car, let them. If this person wants to, you know, buy you designer purses, and let them. If this person wants to spend hours on end on the phone with you to prove to you that they are a quote unquote changed man or changed, let them. But do not give this person what they want. Don't give them what they want. Milk the situation for what it's worth, honey. Definitely milk it. You know what I mean? Just again, this is coming from a very unhealthy place, okay? I'm not saying you should do this, but I'm not going to say you shouldn't either, because I'm sorry. Like, I'm a firm believer that sometimes people deserve, you know, for the same energy that they give other people to be reciprocated back. The fact that this person is trying to wiggle their way back into your life all over again for one thing, and they're going above and beyond to prove to you that they're a changed man and that they're a changed man or a changed woman, when in all actuality, they're not. I don't know. I have a problem with that, because it looks like their whole game plan in the end is, once I get what I want, I'm going to dip. So if I were you, you know, if you want to come from an unhealthy place, my friend, oh yeah, I will milk the situation for, oh my God, I will milk oh honey, I will just so milk the situation. Let them take you on expensive, you know, dates, and you better make sure it's on their dollar, and let them buy you expensive gifts, and let them spend hours on end on the phone with you trying to convince you that they're a changed man or a changed woman. You know what I mean? Let them, but don't give them what they want in the end. I guess once you're done getting what you want of them, maybe you should dip, like this person has every intentions of doing to you. You know, maybe once you're done with the expensive, you know, dinner dates, lunch dates, breakfast dates, designer bags, like once you're done, maybe you should dip on them, because it's either you're going to dip on them or they're going to dip on you. But I promise you, if you dip on them, oh honey, they're going to be very hurt and upset. And they're going to feel like, oh my God, like you just took advantage of them. But I'm so sorry. But it kind of looks like homeboy over here or homegirl over here is like going above and beyond to, you know, do all of this just to get one thing out of you. So, and then once they do, they're gonna dip on you. So it's either you just stop talking to this person or you milk the situation for all it's worth, honey. And let this person take you on expensive dates and buy you designer bags and take you shopping. And yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. When you're done and you get so sick and tired of the expensive dinner dates and lunch dates and breakfast dates and designer bags, just get up and walk away. Just get up and walk away. But I wouldn't give them what they want. I wouldn't. I would not. I would not, because it's gonna leave you feeling like, it's just gonna leave you feeling like this person basically like manipulated like you the whole time. But that's the thing, is that that's what they're doing. They're manipulating you, or at least attempting to manipulate you into thinking that they're a changed man or a changed woman, when in all actuality they're not. They're not. They're not. You know what I mean? So I don't know. If you want to come from an unhealthy place, milk the situation for all it's worth. And once you get tired of the designer bags, you know, just, all right, well, you know, I had fun. I'll see you when I see you. You know what I mean? But don't give them what they want. Don't give them what they want. All right? So that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading.